done anything like
All right.
since March.
I've seen you in the gym. Good
But
morning. Welcome to HIIT 360. This can feel kind of more formal for my class that's behind the camera. And we are live streaming on Kelly Smith Fitness on Facebook and also on To Home Athletic Club. And it's exciting to be outside. Our air quality is not wonderful, but it's has been worse. So we're gonna go for it and just spend an hour, a little bit less out here. We'll start with warm up and some mobility, and then we'll get into the work. And my name is Kelly, so that's who you yell at when you get angry. You can yell. Oh, whatever you want to, it's fine. And you may actually hear it because I have actual people here.
yeah.
All right, let's start off with some air squats to start us off here. Pushing your hips back. We're gonna get 60 seconds here. None of my class is synchronized. We will count reps some today in our last round. Other than that, everything will be timed for intervals. And we'll have 3 big rounds of work. And I labeled them hard, hardest, hard, harder, hardest. So we're gonna progressively get more and more intense. About 10 more seconds of these air squats. You're gonna brace your core through a squat even when you don't have weight on your upper body. All right, we're gonna go to some walkouts. The way I like to warm up because it works. Reach up real high here, then hinge right at your waist so you feel a stretch through your hamstrings. Reach down to the floor. You're gonna walk with your hands out to a plank. Go and grab a push-up here at the bottom of the plank. And then walk it right back up to your toes, keeping your legs straight. As straight as you can. I know early in the morning we're still mobilizing everything. Reach up high again. Hinge. Walk it out. Grab that push-up. And walk it back up. You're gonna do this again. Roll it up, reach, hinge, pushing your hips out, reach the floor, grab this push up. Now right here, hold this plank. Bring your left leg forward into a low lunge here. You're gonna hold that lunge. Plant your right hand. We're going to rotate, get that thoracic spine rotation here. And then plant your left hand and let your shoulder kind of push against the inside of your knee and rotate here. Yes, looks great. All right, go ahead and return to a plank and let's bring that other foot forward. And that low lunge again, if you want to drop your knee, you can, but you don't have to. Keep that left hand planted as you rotate. And then plant your right hand right inside that right foot. Use that shoulder against the inside of your knee and rotate again. To a plank. Drop your knees. We're going to push back here. Get the shoulder cradle a good stretch. And then come forward, and let's get that back, that core. Gonna roll your hips. All right, come on back again one more time with the shoulder cradle. And then up again here. Low back. right, we're gonna stand up, get a couple of hip openers before we start our work here. Should feel a little more mobilized. Let's bring a knee up, turn to open, and then set. So you have a right angle here with your feet, and then lift and return. So just opening and closing that hip cradle. Let's get about 5 of these on each side. Try and keep your shoulders pointed to the front. So you're not turning with your knee. So it's all coming from your hips. Once you have about 5 on one side, go ahead and go to the other side. Keep the shoulders pointed forward. Alright, hopefully we're good and mobilized here. Right, first round of work. That's about a 5-minute warm-up. 40 seconds on, 20 seconds off. 20 seconds is resting, standing, whatever you need to do to catch your breath. It's going to go pretty quick. First movement, we're going to squat and pause. 1, 2, 3, jump. Pause, 1, 2, 3, jump. It's going to be at your pace. 40 seconds starts right here. So 1, 2, 3, jump. Soft landings right back into that next squat. Now if a jump is not for you, you can just come up to a good calf raise here and then return. You have about 10 more seconds before your first break. 3, 2, 1. Shake that out. Next movement, we're doing plank up downs. This is not about speed here. You're gonna go down, down, up, up, and then lead with the other arm. Continuing that for 40 seconds. Try to minimize how much your hips roll as you do these. I'd rather you have really good control and go slow than to go speedy and have a lot of movement. Ready and start. Down to your forearms, up to your hands. Switching your leading arm each time. Brace your core. So you're not having a ton of rolling in those hips. It is a weight shift, so there'll be some movement. But you want to keep that core braced the whole time. Three, 2, 1. Right, next movement, we're doing constant tension kneel downs. You're gonna come here, and you're gonna kneel and stand, and then switch your leading leg. If that kneeling is not for you, you can do a reverse tight tension lunge here. 40 seconds. Starts right here. Kneeling, lead with your right, and kneeling, lead with your left. Keeping that tension, put your chest up, try to look up, that's gonna help keep a neutral spine. Core is braced, supporting your hips, supporting your low back. Three, 2, 1. to your mat. Next movement, we're doing 40 seconds of a side plank, hip dip, and a crunch, single leg crunch. We'll go 40 seconds one side, immediately turn and get 40 seconds on the other side. Then we'll get a break. All right, 3, 2, and 1. Drop and crunch. Keep your hips forward. Drive it up to the ceiling. Nice job, keep it up. You got about 5 more seconds on this side. And turn. Right away, other side. Drop and drive. Drop and drive. Got this, 15 seconds. Three, 2, 1, great job. First big set, first round of first big set is done. Grab a quick drink, we're gonna go back through those 4 movements. Squat, pause, jump. All right, starting here in 3, 2, 1, and go. Squat, 1, 2, 3, jump. This is at your pace. Some people jump faster than others. Some people have further to go. And remember, if jumping is not for you, get that calf raise here. And then return to that soft landing. Keep your chest up, core braced. 3, 2, 1. You have a 20-second break before plank up downs. Be tight on time with this round because we all know what we're doing now. You got this. Okay, plank up downs right here. 40 seconds and start. This is not about speed. It's about control. These can be done from your knees, but don't stop. Keep doing them. 3, 2, and 1. Great job, 20-second break. We have this constant tension kneel downs coming up next. Seconds goes quick. 3, 2, 1, and kneel. Down, down, up, up. Try and get your heel under you before you stand. So you're using your glutes, not just your quads, to stand up. So flat foot as you stand. How low can you stay here? Three, 2, crunch. Sounds like an ice cream treat. I ordered the dip and crunch with extra crunch. All right, 3, 2, 1, and go. Dip, and get that drive of that knee to your elbow. Try and have your chest out as you do this. That's going to help keep that plank nice and rigid. Three, 2, and turn it over. Other side. You can do this, 15 more seconds. Dip and drive. 3, 2, 1. Woohoo! 2 down, 1 to go for this round. Grab a quick drink if you need it.
This is the easy one, right?
This is hard. I didn't call it easy. It just gets harder and hardest. This is the hard round. It's all perception though. You might find that now that you're warmed up, these other rounds are easier. All right, here we go. Squat, pause, jump. In 3, 2, and go. Good. Look up, chest up. Five seconds. 3, 2, and last jump. There you go. All right, plank up downs. I'm starting to sweat. Woo. Down, down, up, up. With control. More important than speed. And let's do this right here. Down and up. Switch your leading arm. Keep that core tight, supporting your low back, keeping those hips stable. Almost there, team. 3, 2, 1. All right, we got kneel downs. It's high intensity intervals when you get your heart rate up and your breaks are shorter than your work. All right, let's do this right here. You can still say it's high intensity with long breaks. It's just not as effective. The studies that have been done on high intensity intervals show that if you want to increase fitness, you need your breaks to be significantly shorter than your work. Your heart rate really never gets a full chance to recover. Three, 2, 1, good work. You ready for side planks? Which is why, like, athletes, like track athletes, a miler is going to do 400s repeats at their mile pace to get to that mile pace. All right, let's do it right here. Dip and crunch. Keep those hips forward, driving up to the ceiling or to the sky as where we are right now. Three, two, one, and turn it over, other side. Dip and drive. You got this, 10 seconds, you can do it. Three, two, and one. Woo! All right, give yourself a little hand. We don't get a big hand till the end. Little hand. All right, next round. Really the only way this round is harder is the intervals are longer. We're doing 1 minute. The actual movements aren't necessarily harder, but intervals are a little harder, or longer. All right, first movement. It's gonna be front and back lunges. You're just continuing. Staying on one side, front and back. Trying not to touch in the middle, so you're igniting those stabilizers. We're gonna go for 1 minute on the right, immediately 1 minute on the left. All right, let's do this, team, and start. One key to saving your quads on this is whatever foot is in front, which switches throughout, get that heel but having some pressure. If you're putting pressure in your toe too much, your quads are gonna burn. If you can get pressure in that heel, you're gonna ignite your hamstrings and glutes. You're gonna save those quads. This is at your pace. Again, control and form is more important than speed. Your knees should be right in front of your shoelaces. Get ready to switch and plant that other leg and go. Keeping that torso up. Nice job, guys. Awesome, about 20 more seconds here. Great job, you get a 30-second break. We're going to go to an upper body movement. Give your legs a little break.
Smoke's been a bad part.
Yeah.
Everything else is great for the smoke.
Yeah.
All right, we're doing a tricep press up. Mike knows what these are. Joe, I don't know if you do or not. You're here, and you're going to press to the heel of your hand to come up. So we're going to do that, And then you're gonna do 4 shoulder taps. Down, up. And then we're gonna do that for 1 minute. All right, ready? You can do this from your knees, if that works better for you. Ready, and go. So press up, and then 4 taps. Again, keeping that control in that plank so you don't have too much rolling. We don't want to roll like that. I'm starting to sweat. Got 15 seconds, guys. You can do this. Three, 2, 1. Great job. I mean, if you want to stay down on the floor, our next one is staying down here. We're going to do a fire hydrant. And it's just doing a lift just like this for 30 seconds. Not kicking out. You're just lifting from your hip. And then after 30 seconds, we're going to hold here and kick for 30 seconds. The kick is where you can start swearing at me. You're not kicking back though. You want to make sure you're kicking out. So my kick is going straight toward the camera. All right? These hurt. These are going to hurt all of us. Hurt. There's a good hurt. Hurt so good. All right, here we go. And fire hydrant, first side for 30 seconds. Your pace here. It's not about speed. Your foot's going to trail your knee. You really want to be lifting from that hip cradle. Firing up those abductors. Not kneeling, hips, not necessarily resting either. Right, hold it there, and then kick away from your body. Knee to the sky. It's gonna really fire it up. It's okay to scream if it hurts, because I know it does. We have about 5 more seconds on this side. 3, 2, 1. Come on down. Stretch it out for a sec. We're going to go to the other side. I'll give you about 3, 2. Get ready for the other side and get those fire hydrants on this side. We're going 30 seconds. You weren't sure if you had muscles in your glutes. Now you know they're there. All right, we have about 10 more seconds. We're gonna hold. Right, hold it up now and kick it out. These are always a crowd pleaser. Oh, they hurt. You can do this. If you need to come down for a little break, go for it. I don't want you to cramp. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Oh, burn, burn. All right, stay down. We're gonna get some back extensions here. We're gonna be all the way down here. Knees are gonna just come barely off the floor, so you have a little squeeze in your glutes right here. And then we're gonna do I, Y, and T lift for 1 minute. All right, ready team? And go. I, Y, T. about your shoulder blades pushing down during the I and then towards your spine on that Y and T. I know, another crowd pleaser here. Doesn't seem like much, but you feel it. 10 seconds. 3, 2, and 1. Woohoo! You gotta stand up. Woohoo!
Hamstring cramp.
All right, front and back lunges. You're gonna be like, oh, thanks for letting me do lunges. I'm gonna do lunges like I'm one of the Beatles here. All right, 1 minute per side. Ready, and start. Remember that trick, putting weight in your heel. Still have a tired quad, but less tired. Keep those hips square. This is a sagittal plane movement, so you should not have any twisting in that hip cradle. Right, get ready for the switch. Right here, other leg. Call these TikTok lunges in some of my classes. And it started carrying such a negative connotation. I changed the name because I think your TikTok can get so mad. If you want to do him. Alright, triceps. Get a 30-second break here though. I'm gonna give you your full break. You're earning it. Alright, triceps. Get the 1 up, down, and then the 4 shoulder taps. Alright, let's do this. Your 30 seconds is up. And go. Press up and 4 taps. Try to look in front of you while you're doing this. It's going to help you keep a more neutral spine to make your whole plank more strong and stable. Your whole spine is going to kind of follow your neck. I have a client who rides horses. She said, yeah, you learn that when you learn to ride a horse. The horse is gonna feel the way that you look. You know, that's where your body weight is going. Almost there, team. 3, 2, 1. Woo! All right, we got fun hydrants. Well, they are fire hydrants because they burn, but we're gonna call them fun. The fun hydrants.
Those are bad. Those are bad.
All right, team. Let's do it. Get that first leg. And time to lift. At any time, if you start feeling like it's just firing a little too much, stretch it out. Give yourself a little release. It's not okay to work through a cramp. I did that once in a race and paid for it for years after. Actually, may still be paying for it. I think I have a divot that's kind of there in my calf. All right, hold it up there and kick it out. And that, going fast for the last 2 miles of a half marathon was not worth it. Not worth going through a cramp. Keep that knee up in the air, kicking away from your body, perpendicular to your body here. 3, 2, 1. Let's go straight to the other side and lift. Remember, your knee is leading this lift, pulling from your hip. All right, time to hold it up there and kick. Ooh, this is where it gets me. That kneeling leg.
Yeah.
Remember, if you need a little break, stretch it out. Don't let yourself cramp. Less than 10 seconds. For this round, I'm going to get to our hardest round. We'll just do two of this round. You're welcome. All right, so
we could get to the harder one, right?
we don't want to skip our hardest round. All right, you're right here, little lift. You're going to reach here, then pull around to here. And we're going to go for 1 minute. All right, ready, and start. Think about your shoulder blades and what they're doing here. They're elevating, and then they're pulling. Pointing towards your spine, getting closer and closer, coming together. Breathe. Almost there. 3, 2, and 1. Great job. All right, grab a quick drink. All right, this last round, we're going to stay together. And I'm hoping between the 3 of us, however we stay together, people that are doing this at home, it'll be the right pace for them as well. This will be for reps. But we'll make sure we don't move on to the next set of reps until everybody's through. So again, we're not synchronized. You don't have to go as fast as me or as slow as me. You go at your pace. 3 movements. Progressively doing fewer. So first round is your hardest. 10 burpees, 10 push-ups, 10 sit-ups. Then 9 burpees, 9 push-ups, 9 sit-ups. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay? It'll go slow. It'll feel like it takes a long time for the first half, and then suddenly we're going to be done. So no timer here. And the burpee, we're not going down to the floor because we're getting push-ups for our second set. So you're going down the floor, but not with your chest. We're just doing a straight arm burp. All right? All right, 10 burpees. Let's get it started right here. 10 burpees. And go. You counting out your own.
Sit-ups?
Push-ups are next. All right, when you get those 10 burpees, 10 push-ups right here. All right, and then 10 sit-ups, team. All right, we'll wait for us all to be ready and we'll get started on round 9 reps. Let's do it, burpees right here. When you get those 9 burpees, go right into your push-ups. 9 push-ups. And then don't wait for me, get your 9 sit-ups next. I can feel the slope on the parking lot.
Yeah. Helps you on the push-ups, but it doesn't help you on the sit-ups.
Yeah. All right, that's true. All right, let's do 8. 8 burpees. Let's do it, team. You know, you can walk these burpees out if you need to. Just keep moving. It's all good for you. Right, 8 push-ups. And 8 sit-ups, team. Right, we're getting lower. 7 burpees. Let's do it. Seven push-ups when you're ready. 7 sit-ups. All right, we're ready for number 6. Let's do it. Going faster. 6 burpees. Six push-ups. And 6 sit-ups. How we doing? Force a smile, force a smile. All right, 5, we can do this. Hey, we're on the downhill here. Let's do it. You guys literally a little bit in the parking lot. All right, 5 burpees here. Oops, I got time to shoot.
Ah.
5 push-ups. Five sit-ups. Make these quality sit-ups. Don't use your hip flexors. Roll up. All right, 4, 4, 4. Woo! Get those push-ups. And the sit-ups. Ooh, this way's easier. All right, 3, let's get through it, team. Let's see if we can do it with no breaks. 3 of each. Go right into 2. All right, let's get 1 all together. Here we go. 1 burpee. 1 sit, 1 push-up. And 1 sit-up. And you're done. Woo! Good work. All right. Nice job. 55-minute workout.
We are the champions.
Yes. And now we need the music on. Let's stretch it out for a sec. We have a few minutes. See, aren't you glad we didn't skip the hardest round? That was important.
Yeah.
kind of the way we warmed up, but without the squats. I'm going to have you find that hinge here. Kind of getting that stretch through your hamstrings. You're just hinging the flat back. You're going to feel your hips a little bit from those fire hydrants. We're going to get those stretched out. Go ahead and walk out. I know you're like another plank. We're going to walk out to a plank here and go ahead and get that low lunge. Drop your knee if you'd like. And let's do those T-spines. Look how, oh, I feel so much more warm now. And other side. Everything may feel a little looser because it is. It's more warm anyway. Once you get each way on one side, switch that lunge and get the other side. I know there's smoke out here, but I don't smell it. I think maybe I just smell me. All right, let's have a seat. We're gonna do hip openers from the floor. This will feel good, hopefully, on those hips that we worked. Sit up nice and tall in this. I need to find a name for this. They're called shin boxes. You have both feet pointing toward one direction, both soles. Sit up nice and tall. You're gonna just rotate, rolling those hips around. And let's roll them back. And you're gonna hinge from right here. So put your hands up like you're a mime in a box, and you're gonna hinge right at your waist. And then you should feel a good stretch through your hips as you come down. This is a good one. This is one of those movements. You do it every day and you'll see improvement quickly. When I first started doing these, I had to have my hands back here and had to give myself help. And it also helped my running a lot. Okay, go ahead and roll it over again. And hinge, feeling that stretch through your hips. All right, let's get one more hip stretch before we say goodbye. Sit up nice and tall with both feet in front of you. Like little kids sit to watch TV. And sometime around 9 years old, you start doing this. I've seen it in my kids. All right, and then you're gonna take your foot and wrap it around, and it's gonna get a good stretch through that glute into kind of your piriformis area. I had a silver lining I found out yesterday. When I was in high school, I had a friend who had a heart condition no one knew about, including him. And he collapsed during cross-country practice and died. It was tragic. It was a horrible, hard thing to go through when I was a junior in high school. And every year since then, they've done a memorial run in the town I grew up in. Go ahead and get to the other side if you haven't. And I've never been able to go back and do it because my family moved away my senior year. They left me to graduate. I lived with friends. And I've never been able to go back and do the memorial run. And this year, it's going to be virtual. So I can do the memorial run I just found out from a friend who messaged me yesterday and said, "Yay, look, you can do it this year." So a little silver lining to this whole mess is we could actually, everyone who ran cross country with him could do the run this year if they want to. So anyway, I keep trying to find silver linings. Another silver lining is we get to do this class. This is very unusual to get to do this outside. And thanks for coming. Thanks both of you for being here live, and everybody who's watching on Facebook, thanks for being here. And we will see you guys next week.